Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the video blog. I told you it wouldn't be as long as the last time. We're talking today about the annual CMA Awards that happened here in Nashville just now, a couple of nights ago at the what's now called the Bridgestone Arena. And it's kind of funny. I was talking with my buddy Ryan Barnstead yesterday, and we were talking about the fact is that anybody who thinks they know about the country music industry automatically assumes that everybody in the industry actually goes to the awards show. And while a lot of people do go, and I have been in the past, that wasn't necessarily the case this year. And in all honesty, it isn't the most fun place to watch the awards show, especially if you don't have an artist up for an award. And in fact, this year, as I've done a lot of years, I watched the awards, well, this year in a different way, from the comfort of the couch with my wife and the cat. And it was funny, I was thinking, I've actually been involved with the CMA Awards, of course, because of my country radio history and now the music industry history, in a lot of different ways over the years. Years ago, when I was in Indianapolis, I don't know if I was the host or the co-host or maybe just one of the active participants. We hosted a viewing party at a nightclub for fans the night of the CMA Awards. I've actually said, just watch them regular like everybody else does from the living room. I've actually been to industry-sanctioned viewing parties, if you will, where we've gone to a nightclub or a ballroom and watched with other people in the industry, with other dignitaries, with maybe some artists who weren't necessarily up for awards, with songwriters, with producers, with some of the backbone industry people. And then, of course, have watched them, as I said, not from up close to where you could actually see me on camera, but actually watched them from, was it the Gaylord Center then, or was it the CMA Center, well, downtown from the arena in Nashville. And what was fun this year was the addition of a little tool that made things fun to watch. The little tool was my iPad. And the reason it made it fun to watch was because of social media. As you know, I do social media for a living. And it was fun to engage with my friends and even some strangers from across the world and across the nation via Twitter or Facebook. Just down the road, my buddy Larry Paregas from 9 North Records was watching from his house, and we were going back and forth through Facebook and Twitter. My buddy Jim McChris, who I worked with in radio up in Ohio, was at home watching, and we were able to interact. My friend Charlie Dean from Mercury Records, who wasn't able to come into town for the activities, was watching in Minneapolis. Friends in New York, friends in California, friends in Florida. And I thought to myself, this is probably the most fun I've ever had watching the awards, because the things you can look over to your spouse and say, you can now say to a group of select friends who know you, who know your sense of humor, who know how you feel, and have some of the same feelings, thoughts, and opinions. It makes it a fun way to watch it. The powers of social media. It could change awards from here on out. In fact, I've been watching awards with social media, VMAs, ACMs, CMAs, Grammys, and interacting with people. But this year, I think, was really when I spent more time looking down at the iPad than I did actually watching the TV screen sometimes. Both a good and a bad thing. But it was a great year for country music, another great year for awards, and knock on wood, I'll be down on the arena floor next year with one of my artists. A man can hope, can't he? Back with another video blog real soon. You have a good one. You can always leave a comment. You can always check us out here at Kevin Mason TV.